If you guys have not seen the latest video from Engin Terzi, there are huge updates that have been released in regard to Levan's strength level, specifically in the area of his wrist integrity, which is exactly what we've been waiting for. And these are updates that the Devon fans are going to be really happy about. Let's take a look at the clip.
I said, did you try 95 kilo during this preparation? And he said, no, I did 90 kilo. Yesterday, after his bicep training, he also did wrist, and it was 80 kilo. My honest opinion, no disrespect, I don't think Levan is at his best shape. Now I'm thinking more of 55-45 or 53-47 for Levan.
So obviously, this is a pretty big deal. First of all, Engin just told us flat out in general that Levan is not at his peak strength, and that has huge implications in of itself, but perhaps the most important aspect of Levan's strength for this match is his wrist strength. And Engin said that the highest Levan reached in his prep thus far is a 90 kilogram wrist curl, and when Engin was there watching him train, Levan hit an 80 kilogram wrist curl. And obviously Engin, being the arm wrestler that he is going to be watching Levan curl that 80 kilograms and looking for how easy it is. And based off of that, he's going to be estimating his 1 rep max. And when Engin was talking about his perception of Levan's level, he seemed relatively certain that Levan is not at his peak. So I'm guessing that the 80 kilogram wrist curls Engin was seeing probably did not look that easy based off of this. So if Levan's true 1 rep max on a wrist curl right now is 90 kilograms, this is really big. We're talking about Levan potentially being 10% weaker than the last time he faced Devon in the vector that is most applicable to the match, whereas the opposite is true for Devon. In the vector that is most applicable to his side of the match, he is right around 20% stronger than the last time they faced. Now the funny thing about all of this is that even still, Engin says that he has Levan as the slight favorite. That just goes to show how insanely strong Levan is. Even though Levan is weaker and Devon is way stronger, Engin is still picking Levan. Now something that is very important about this style match is Levan's ability to finish without his wrist. I've talked about before how I think that Devon's win condition is to crack Levan's wrist back. And to be honest, everything is shaping up just about as perfectly as it could for that to be possible. However, just because Devon cracks Levan's wrist back does not mean he will win guaranteed. He will still have a long, terrible war ahead of him even if he is able to take that wrist. And Levan recently has talked about this aspect of the match. In an interview with Engin, Levan said that even if Devon does take his wrist, he'll still just top roll him without his wrist. Levan didn't seem to be very worried about the idea of his wrist being taken in this match because he's still confident that he can just pin Devon with his back and side pressure. Now, I haven't really seen Levan have a lot of success using this technique, but that could also just be because he hasn't needed to use it yet. Absence of evidence is not necessarily evidence of absence, so Levan just might have a secret world-class Todd roll. But overall, this update is making this match a lot more exciting to me. Now let me be clear that I don't want anyone to get hurt in this match, and I am hoping that Levan is 100% healthy right now. But if Levan is both healthy and slightly weaker than last time, that is going to give this match a much higher chance of becoming an all-out war, and more than anything else, that's what I want to see. I want to see both Devon and Levan forced to adapt on the fly, and a situation in which no one knows who will win until the very last pin happens. And it's looking more and more like that may be possible this time. Let me know what you guys think about these updates. Do you think that Levan's wrist, after years and years, is gonna finally get cracked back in this match, just over 1 month out from the fight?